Hi, welcome you all to the session where we try to understand what is SAP EHS and the product compliance module, and also how they have evolved these modules. From the time of the Industrial Revolution, as we are aware, Industrial Revolution started long back. Up to 1980s, the main focus was on industrial and economic growth, and this has severely harmed the environment. This has led to rapid pollution and resource depletion, forcing governments to recognize the importance of environment, health, and safety, and consequently, frameworks were built to guide the businesses on how to run, keeping the environment sustainability while ensuring the health and employees and workplace safety. Because of this stringent regulatory environment, employers are expected to create and maintain safe workplaces. This is an expectation of employees also for their safety. When employees see that their employers care about their well-being, they feel more involved, which increases the productivity, obviously. And customers and other stakeholders have a positive perception of this business because we are giving priority for the safety along with the quality and the growth. And when we say this environment, health and safety, as the term itself indicates, the first pillar is the environment management. The main objective is to minimize the environmental impact of this organization's operations and ensure the compliance with all the regulations of the environment. So when we say regulatory compliance, it can be to adhere to the local, national or international environmental laws. Then emission management, where we track and reduce the emission of the pollutants including the greenhouse gases. Then we have the waste management. This includes managing the generation, transportation, treatment, and also the disposal of the waste in a right way, which will not have any bad impact on the environment. Then the resource efficiency, optimizing the use of natural resources to reduce waste and improve the sustainability. And here also we take care of the initiatives for the sustainability, which can be implementing projects, programs, which is to enhance the environmental sustainability. It can be like energy conservation, water management, pollution prevention. Any of these will be part of this first pillar, that is environment management. Then comes the second pillar of EHS, where we focus on the health management. It is to protect and promote the health and well-beings of employees, which will ensure the healthy work environment. So one of the component here is the occupational health service, which includes providing medical services, health screenings, and wellness programs for employees, health surveillance, monitoring the health of employees, particularly those who are exposed to occupational hazards. So here the first component is occupational health services. So here we deal with providing the medical services, health screenings, and wellness programs for the employees. Then we have the health surveillance, where monitoring the health of employees, particularly those who are exposed to occupational hazards, means during the work they are getting exposed to some of the hazardous environments. Then we have industrial hygiene, where assessing and controlling the workplace exposures to chemical, physical, and biological agents that could affect the employee's health. Then we have ergonomics, where designing the workplaces and the task to fit the physical capabilities of employees, reducing the strain and injury on their health. Then we have the mental health section where addressing the mental health issues through support programs and creating a supportive work environment. So all of these will be included in the second pillar of EHS, that is the health management. Then we have the third pillar of EHS, that is the safety management. So here mainly the objective is to make sure that the working environment is safe. We identify, assess and mitigate the risks that could lead to accidents and injuries. And the first section here is the risk assessment, where we identify, evaluate the hazards that are possible in this workplace and implement measures to control the risks. But still, if some incidents are happening, then we record these incidents, investigate and analyze the workplace incidents to prevent the reoccurrence. Then we have a section where we can conduct the safety trainings, which involves educating employees on safety protocols, emergency procedures and proper use of equipments. Then we have the safety audit and inspections, where we conduct regular audits and inspections to ensure compliance with safety standards and regulations. Then the last section here is the emergency preparedness. So here we develop and implement the plans for responding to emergencies. It could be fire emergency or chemical spills or some natural disaster. For any of these emergencies, we make the right preparations. So this is what is there in the third pillar of EHS, that is the safety management. Now let's look at this module of EHS in SAP. SAP EHS module has come a very long way, and today the state is that SAP has split this EHS module into two solutions: SAP EHS and SAP product compliance. So it is their broader strategy to enhance its solutions by offering the more specialized and focused functionalities. So the early development, that is when SAP was having its product called R3, so that is in 90s, SAP introduced environment, health and safety module, and this module was mainly aimed at helping organizations to manage the compliance part with environment, health and safety regulations. This included incident management, hazardous substance management and industrial hygiene and the basic compliance features. And around 2000 and onwards, for enterprises it was a big requirement for them to adhere to the regulations. And when we say regulations, they could be complex global regulations or local regulations. So SAP enhanced their EHS module to cover a broader range of functionalities, which included occupational health, safety management and more comprehensive environmental compliance. Then in 2015 they came up with S4HANA. So from there on, this new generation suite can provide the real-time data processing and improved analytics and better integration with multiple systems. And since we have the modular approach, now SAP on both ECC as well as S4HANA, now they have SAP EHS as well as the SAP product compliance. And this SAP product compliance is a distinct module but complementary solution to SAP EHS. So this product compliance module can handle the regulations that could be required, like REACH, which is registration, evaluation, authorization and restriction of chemicals, or GHS, which is globally harmonized system of classification and labeling of chemicals, and any other product safety standards. So any of these SAP product compliance module can handle it effectively. Now moving forward, what are the functionalities or the core capabilities that SAP EHS module can provide? So it can handle the incident management, then occupational health, then we have the industrial hygiene, then safety management, then environment compliance, then dangerous goods management. All of these come under the new SAP EHS. And coming to the product compliance part, whether it is in S4HANA or ECC, this could remain the same. And the core capabilities include the product safety, then we have regulatory compliance documentation, then we have the substance volume tracking, then marketability check, then labeling and packaging compliance, then the hazardous substance management. So all of these come under the module of SAP product compliance. So now these are the two modules which are clearly segregated and they complement each other for the environment, health and safety.
And thanks for your time, and you can reach us on our email address helpdesk@board.com. Thank you.